Members, this is Tortimer the Great. Welcome back to another exciting episode of TimeShot on the Minecraft server? Minecraft on the TimeShot server, that's where we're at. And we're going to be hanging out by ourselves today. We've done a couple of collabs the last couple of weeks. But we are going to be just flying solo today because we've got some stuff I want to do over on Tortoise Island and things like that. And I've got a lot of other things planned for the coming weeks, so I want to kind of knock that stuff out while we can before we get down too many rabbit holes here. You guys you may or may not, I guess, depending on when videos are going out, or you know who shows what, or who your follower, and etc. Dave recently joined this server again. He was a member of the TimeShot crew until I think he left around January time frame. I think is when he left. And after Minecon, he was hanging out with the guys and decided he was ready to come back. And so we voted, and Dave was able to get back in, and he decided spawn was not quite up to his standard. So he came in here earlier today. Actually, he put a message out in the Skype chat. It was like, so would it be okay if I kind of revamped spawn? And everyone was like, and Poe was like, sure. And everyone else was like, what's he gonna do? And because earlier the day before or whatever, he'd taken the world download and he'd kind of blown up the sign farm and showed a picture of it in the chat and things like that. He's like, whoops, better watch where I'm going next time. Because everyone was like, oh my god. And so people were nervous. Dave he's a funny guy. Yeah, so people were nervous, but no, he did a good job. It looks nice. He's got all these little barrier things on here, and he's got these entryways, and this thing's a whole covered, trellis sort of thing out to the railway, and so it looks good. It looks good. Some nice detailing work there from Dave. But he doubled up this thing, I think, and he's got, I don't know, this weird. I don't know what this is. I need to ask somebody. I guess, is that just the posy? Is that all that is? Is just okay? So that must be what that is. Okay, because in the Nether, above the spawn portal, it's got that same red thing, and I couldn't figure out what that was. But now, in context here, I'm assuming, because this is like, this flower has been here since the world started, and they kind of built everything else around it. They decided that flower was going to be the center point of spawn, and so they built everything else around it. So that makes more sense. I haven't been on the server long enough to know what that is, but. Yeah, so he did some work. He just did basically at center spawn there, and I think it looks good. So anyway, today we're going to be doing some work out by Tortoise Island. So let's go ahead and head that way here. Oh, I love that jump boost. I'm gonna need to get some beacons out where I'm at. All right, so let's kind of try and bypass most of the most of the bad stuff. Okay, run. Okay, because. It turned nighttime on me. It was day out just a second ago. So yeah, what we're gonna work on today is one of our to-do list items. We had on there that we wanted to put in a stable on Tortoise Island. We want to put in enchanting, and I think one of the server requirements is that we put in a path from wherever we set up at spawn back to spawn. So we're gonna work on that a little bit today together. And I had a great idea from Gemma Girl. She said, if you're a true Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles fan, which I mentioned in one of the mindless minings that I was, and obviously I am a turtle, so it kind of works out. I don't know how that happened, but she said you need to make an underground sewer system on TimeShot, and I thought that was a great idea. So I've been working a little bit, and I decided that my path, as opposed to like having a path over the water, building a bridge, all that kind of stuff, I kind of like being an island. And she said you could make a secret sewer system, like secretly build sewers all under the server. And we may do that. I don't know. I'm not ruling that out. But I think for now, the sewer system is going to be start as my path back and forth to spawn. At least for visitors, I probably will just pearl over and things like that. But as opposed to building a big bridge and all that nonsense, I kind of like being isolated out there, and I love this. This is perfect for a sewer. So a couple of places I've started placing some materials because I actually did have to, this is open to the water. Yeah, so I've got this big sewer system thing down here that we're going to be working on a little bit today. I want to at least show you guys kind of where I'm going with it, what I'm kind of thinking, and then I'll probably do some more work on it off camera. But you run through there, and then you come up here, and you got your little manhole cover here. And that brings us back out onto Tortoise Island. Ooh, it's dark and it's rainy. We need to get to sleep. But yeah, so I thought that was a great idea, Gemma Girl. That's not something I probably would have thought of on my own, so I appreciate the feedback. And again, if you guys have any cool ideas that you think would be interesting, make sure to leave them in the comments, and I will definitely consider them. I've just been doing some mining. I had that in one of the early first or second episode. I had well, I guess the second or third episode probably, but I had this shaft under where I ended up putting the tortoise, and I was doing some mining down there. Oop, that's not real. Uh-oh. Hey, slow your roll. There we go. But yeah, I was doing some mining. I think I actually got some resources. I need to cook some of that up. But yeah. Yep, so things are looking good out here. I haven't done a lot of work on Tortoise Island yet. I think maybe I messed with this path a little bit. Dang it, I strategically placed all this grass. I need to stop punching things. But I may have messed with this path slightly, although it's certainly possible that I have not since last time too. Yeah, so I put some stone pressure plates as kind of flagstone things out on that path, scattered out a little bit. That goes up to Sign Farm 2.0, which we did get. Somebody put Edson Wins, and somebody else stopped by and said no. I don't remember who that was, but yeah. So Sign Farm 2.0 is still there. I haven't done a lot of work otherwise out here. Got our dogs, so I got our dogs all back out here. I haven't yet stopped over by Huck's to try and breed for a donkey. I will be doing that at some point. I would like a donkey over here, at least for my own breeding purposes, so I can breed that donkey with some of my horses or something and get a decent mule. That's stuff for the Nether Hub. I'm planning out my. I picked out a portal, and I'm planning out my my little decorative thing above the portal or whatever. So that's what that's doing. And there's a hole in my floor. Oh, hey, I'm on the roof. I hear another mite. Where'd he go? Where'd he go? Hang on. We've got very important things to deal with here. Shoot. Alright, perfect. Do I have... Let's just cap this off for now. Just put a piece of dirt down. Perfect. Alrighty. Alright, so... As I said, path 2/from Tortoise Island. We're gonna work on that today. So, I know I have chests down there. Let me see. I know I've got chests down here. Let me see if it's more than what I've excavated at this point, or if because I'm gonna be using the sewer's gonna be made up obviously of a mixture of different stones, things like that. Gonna be using. You guys see this around here, this smooth stone, things like that. Benson's on. Good. But let's see. I thought. Okay, so yeah, I did bring some of this over. Pop this down. So essentially, what I'm going to be doing, I've got a couple of things in mind. But let's start off here. Let me grab this stuff. I don't need 2 things of food. Let's grab some cobble here. So essentially, let's see. We've got it's a 3x3. So just for texture's sake, I'll leave that for now. Gonna need this. This could get messy. Now that I'm thinking about it. Freaking gravel, man. Hopefully this doesn't really open up to the water much. No, perfect. Okay. I guess it wouldn't. We're still under the island at this point. Alright, so essentially, let's see. So yeah, this is going to be, although, hold on. Let me put this gravel back because unlike on some of my other series where I'm doing some building right now, we can actually have mobs spawn in these areas. So we want to make sure that we're not contributing to lag unnecessarily. So we're going to have this, we're going to have, smooth stone on the top and the bottom there. Looking good. I need to get a silk touch pick is what I need. This thing's just efficiency on breaking, and it's almost dead actually from digging out this tunnel. But, so we're gonna do these. And then I think the middle is going to be cobble here. Nothing super fancy, obviously, but just something to kind of break things up a bit. There we go, and we'll actually remove this real quick. Get some cobble back in there. And then, so that's going to kind of be, I don't know, I like that the stones, you get different textures with the same color palette, so it kind of blends in nicely, and it feels like the stone has always kind of had a nice kind of 3D effect, so some other things, like in the middle of it, it actually feels like there's some depth there. And then, so what I think I'm going to do is, this is going to be actual stone bricks. There we go. And I will eventually probably be coming in and doing things like adding in some mossy and things like that, but that'll be detailing stuff I do after the fact. In fact, I gotta put this ladder back up, otherwise I'll never be able to get out of here. And then I think up top, so let's grab this. I think what I'm gonna do is up top, instead of full blocks, I think I'm gonna put in stairs to add to the curvature a little bit more. I don't want to do this on the bottom because I think that if I were to, it's gonna screw up. Okay, so essentially what I'm trying to decide, okay, so it's a sewer, right? Chances are I'm probably going to put either water down here, or I may have like some out pipes, you know, things that, you know, pipes that stick out, and maybe we'll have like a small trickle of water that'll come out and spill into here, or something to that effect. And or I might potentially try and see what, like, if I used like blue glass or something that would, and then put water underneath it, something that it would look like there's water down here. But what I would also like to do is I want to get a horse down here so that I can have, like, I've made it big enough so that you could ride horses down here, but if I fill the bottom with water, then it's going to be difficult to do that. So I might do like a faux water sort of thing with water and then blue glass. I got to figure out what's going to look best. But I want to have this full block here as kind of like a ledge, because I feel like there would be an actual like walkway on the side as opposed to just curvature of the thing. If there was going to be water down there. In like movies and stuff, you always see, yeah, there's a path down here. So I think up here's going to be, you know, stone, and then, or stairs, and then this will be just a block. But yeah, so let's continue on down here. Let's clip out some of this stuff. I guess I really have to dig out the entire side, but we'll go down to this dirt level here. We'll try that out. We did hit a cave or two along the way. So I lit up as much as I could, or as much as I saw. I didn't really go exploring a lot, and then we cover it back up. Here we go. But yeah, so for now, I'm just gonna have this kind of, it just goes from the island to the ledge, or to the edge of the water there, and then eventually I may, you know, take it out, and as per Gemma Girl's suggestion, we might do something underneath all of Spawn, you know, little sewer system just all over the place. But for now, I think we're just gonna try and do it to qualify for the you know, our path to Spawn, and then we'll worry about the rest of that at a later date. I like to have numerous projects running at a time. So once I get some of the basics done here at Spawn, we probably will go and start doing some other things outside of Spawn. Maybe start exploring for another base or things like that. But at the same time, we also have, I've got plans for several collabs that I want to be doing here soon. So we may, you know, that kind of stuff will probably filter in. And so our own projects will probably be fewer and far between than some of the other stuff. So we may not need to really rush into leaving Spawn just yet, because we'll be, you know, we won't get bored with this because we're going to be spending lots of time, you know, working with other people on other kinds of episodes, things like that. So yeah, I've actually got a couple that I'm really excited about. I'm hoping some of them are going to take some planning, so it could be a little while before we see. Oh, that was actually the perfect amount. All right, that works. So as opposed to doing like one full side, figure I'll kind of do up to that point, and then we'll come over and do this side, so we kind of get the full tunnel effect going there. So let's finish this out. Put that back in. Get this cleared out here. I need a silk touch so that I can, while I'm clearing out, I'm also gathering some materials, because a lot of this, the majority of this is going to be smooth stone, obviously. You know, we've got just a bit of cobble there, and I'm actually running low on smooth stone. I think I've still got some, not bricks, but I think I've got some other smooth stone up top here. And did I grab it all? Yes, I did. All right, so let's drop this stuff off very quickly. All right, hearing some zombies. I don't know if that's above or below. Well, it probably isn't above, because my island is more or less lit up, so there must be a cave nearby there. All right, so let's check our chests very quickly. Let's see what we got. Okay, we got some of that, some of this, some of that. Got a lot of slabs. Why did I make so much stone brick slab? Why would I have done that? What have I even used stone brick for? Have I used it for anything out here yet? I did. I think I may have tried putting slabs on this at one point. I don't know. That seems like a lot of slabs for me to make without remembering the purpose for it. Although I may have made them originally. I was playing with different manhole kind of cover designs, so it's possible that they were made during that too. Alright, so let's fill this in. Don't want to lose resources. Not this early in the map. Alright, there we go. Beautiful. Let's run over here, give this another go. Okay, so clear this out down to there. Perfect. And I think I accidentally dropped off all my cobble, so I'll grab that back. Alrighty. But yeah, so really loving my time. I think Mara asked me last episode. It was probably off camera. We were derping around for a little bit before we actually got going recording, but how I was enjoying the server, and I gotta tell you guys, I'm really enjoying it. It's a great group of people here on TimeShot, and not only the people who are on TimeShot, but this community is amazing. You guys who watch these videos and comment, and even when like some smaller nub YouTuber like me joins the ranks, you guys really kind of rally around everybody in this community, and it's been really awesome to kind of see what you guys are able to accomplish. I mean, for someone like me who this is a hobby, and I don't really get, I don't really make money off of this, I just do it for fun. It's kind of awesome to, the feedback and the community interaction is pretty much, the driving force of why I do this. And so joining this community and getting so much of that from you guys has just been, it's been awesome. So I want to thank you guys for the continued support, just because you guys are the reason why any of us do this. Even guys like, I guess I shouldn't say, even guys like Poet. But I mean, Poet does do this full time for his job or whatever. But even then, I think he probably, appreciates the feedback as much as anybody, just because, doing it, interacting with our friends on the servers, and then interacting with, oh man, all the peoples. Jake and Edson have some bad blood right now. I don't know if you guys have been following their videos, but there's been a little bit of a blood feud going on between them. Edson kidnapped Jake's son, and then Jake set up Edson's favorite pig to die. It's been a whole thing. So this could get interesting. We may see some death messages start flying here. We'll kind of just see how it goes. We're just gonna kind of hang out in our sewer under Tortoise Island, minding our own business. Oh, I am not a PvP tortoise, although I did get, I wasn't even thinking about it at the time. Somebody pointed it out in the Battle Boob episode. I did. I got it. Well, that first battle, I actually got a couple of kills, which I was pretty proud of. But I didn't even really realize until somebody pointed out that one of those kills was Jake, which he's like the PvP guy on the server. So, oh yeah. I'm assuming that didn't work out so well for Edson. I just finished watching the episode that Jake and Poet put out, where they built kind of this Bud time bomb thing for putting Pove in Edson's pig, and there was supposedly a way he could get the pig out unscathed, but I'm guessing based on that that probably didn't happen. Alrighty. Well, let's see. We don't really have it. We're out of smooth stone, so that might be as much as we get done over here today. Let's This is my crafting table. I'll leave that here for now. Alright, so what I want to do to end this off, I want to show you guys, I mentioned that I claimed a portal in the Nether. I want to show that to you guys real quick, and I want to apologize briefly. If you hear any weird noises in the background, my puppy is sleeping at my feet, or was sleeping. He seems to be waking up and making some noise, so it's possible that you might hear him huffing and puffing or scratching or something, but he's a good boy. He's a good boy. But if you hear any weird sounds, that's what that's probably coming from. Alright, so let's head down here. Close that up. I was going to use steel... I was going to use the iron trapdoors for the manhole covers, but rigging it up so you could get in and out from both sides and all that, it was more trouble than it was worth. And so I just decided to put the wood ones in, and I think it works out fine. Oh, I'm right, it's night again. Oh no! Oh gosh, darn it, you stupid creeper. Okay. Alright, here we go. Running away now. Yeah, this forest isn't safe in the slightest at night, and yet I always seem to be coming through here at night. I really should. What I need to do is once I get my, once we get the sewer finished, I'll probably put in a path that will connect up to Jake and Anasia's and the mansions. They've got just a gravel path leading out here. Did I just get blown up? Oh man, I thought I was moving fast enough that wasn't going to happen. So we'll probably, come here, Babby. Spider. So we'll probably hook back up with that path then, and we'll be able to, alright, this is getting out of hand. Alley-oop! No, Edge's streaming right now. Twitch. Alright, so I mentioned I grabbed a portal, so I'm going to show you which one I grabbed. We are, oh man. Creepers and, oh, we're going the wrong direction. That's a problem. Probably maybe need to make sure that spawn's a little bit better lit up. We shouldn't have to worry about creeper blasts in spawn central. Okay, so I want to go to the portal. I got permission to repurpose another portal here, and I think probably next episode or the next episode that you and I are together, we'll probably come together and do our design here, or I'll at least show it to you. Hoping the next couple episodes will be collabs. I still got to arrange some of that stuff, but yeah, I always was so confused about what that was supposed to be, but obviously now it's the posy thing. But I've grabbed this portal here right next to the spawn portal. This one used to be, it was Win and Desi's. When Desi was on the server and Win was still using this base, this goes out to their tower that's kind of near spawn. And I've already kind of decided, I think I mentioned in... Oh, Win must have broken that portal. She was out there recently and picked up her horse that had been out there. This path leads to... Oh, this is just, yeah, right above. Okay. Yeah, so Wynn must have broken this. Yeah, okay, got it, and generated right above. Because Wynn came out and got Penelope, you guys probably saw. If you haven't seen, Wynn and Huck and Poet had an episode where they were out. I'll break this up, although I need to get back in. I'll break it up later. They did an episode where they were out at the racetrack, and it was hilarious. You guys need to go watch that episode. If you can, watch everybody's perspective, but if not, watch Huck's perspective. Because Huck had face cam on, and there was some shenanigans going on, and it was hilarious to begin with, and then just watching Huck's face cam reaction to it all was even funnier. But yeah, so I've kind of picked out where I'm going to be putting my final base. We were talking with Mara. She asked me last episode about if I'd given that much thought, and I think I said in the episode that yeah, I'm thinking about doing an ocean base, and we'll go explore that at some point. I probably will head out there with you guys soonish, and we'll claim where I think I want to put it. Yeah, so it's kind of out in, you know, this direction. It's further away from spawn, but it's kind of out past, like, this seemed like the closest portal that I could use anyway, and since it just happened to be a portal that nobody was really using anymore, Wynn doesn't really use that tower base. She's got her big medieval village. Desi's not on the server, and so we're kind of running out of unclaimed portal space, this one worked out perfectly for me, and they said I could take it, so I have. I've got my signs and my banners and stuff up there just so it's clear, and then we've got this here. So I'm going to grab this, and I'm going to just kind of stick it right here for now. Put these in here. Okay, I think that's everything. Beautiful. I love that you can make wool from string. Alrighty, so we'll probably do that at another time, but I think that's everything I wanted to do today, you guys. Thank you guys so much for watching. As always, I've been Tortimer the Great, and you guys have been great. Make sure to leave those likes, comments, and subscriptions for me, and I will see you guys all back here next time. Again, I've got some exciting collabs in mind, and I've even got a couple of people who have agreed and are lined up to do it. We've just got to do a little bit of planning and things like that. Potentially some pranking, things like that. We're going to get an early start on some of that stuff, so hope you guys tune back in the future, and I'll see you guys all back here next time. I've been Tortimer the Great, and you guys have been great. Have a good one.